$20,000 for university courses in Canada that got me absolutely nowhere. And the worst part, it wasn't even my fault. What's up everyone, my name is Rustik Gimari. I came to Canada as an international student back in 2022. Full of dreams, full of plans. I thought I had everything figured out, but guess what? I didn't. And if you are an international student in Canada or anywhere around the world, I think my story is going to hit very close to you. Because nobody told me what I'm about to tell you. And I really wish they did. So I came here for a diploma in computing science. At least that was the plan. I thought I'd be learning about computers, tech. I'll be getting a good salary and maybe even a good future. That's what I thought I was signing up for. But here's what I didn't know. The Canadian international student education system was completely broken at the time. They had brought in way more students than the university could actually handle. So when it was time to register for classes, the classes were full. Just like that, gone. I was brand new here. I didn't even understand how course registrations actually worked. Back home, it was simple. You just show up to the class and they set up the courses for you. But here, you need to fight for a seat in every single class, every single semester. Nobody explained that to me properly when I first arrived. So, for the first semester, the university basically set up the courses for me and I just went along with it. I thought maybe they knew what they were doing, but they didn't. I found out later that the courses that I had in the first semester weren't even the core courses for my program, which meant going forward to the next semester, I couldn't take higher level courses because I hadn't completed those prerequisites. I was stuck. I was just going in circles. This happened for 2 full semesters. 2 semesters of paying the tuition, putting in the work, showing up for courses that were not going to help me complete the program or build my career. $20,000 gone, just like that. Not because I wasn't trying, not because I was lazy, but because I didn't understand the system. I was new here and there was nobody to guide me. I was angry, I was frustrated, but honestly, I couldn't help it. But something else was happening at that time that completely changed how I was thinking. AI was exploding. Everywhere you looked, ChatGPT, layoffs in Silicon Valley. Tech companies firing thousands of employees, and these weren't just any employees, these were software engineers, computing science graduates, people with same degree that I was trying to get. And then I looked around at my own friends, my friends who had completed their bachelors in computing science, struggling to find jobs in their field. Some were working in retail, some were working at fast food chains with a full computing science degree. That hit me hard. I realized that just getting a degree, surviving the university just to get that piece of paper was not going to be enough anymore. The world had changed and I had come all the way to Canada, left everything behind, spent thousands of dollars just to pursue something that was already becoming outdated. So I made a decision. I decided to change my program to Associate of Science. Now this program was a little bit more flexible and faster to complete, and it gave me the freedom to think what I actually wanted to build instead of just following a path that wasn't even working. Here's what I want you to take from my story today. The biggest mistake I made when I came to Canada was thinking that the plan that I made back home would just automatically work here. I thought I just had to show up and follow the system and everything would fall into place. But Canada doesn't work like that. The system here, university, finance, career, everything, it rewards people who understand how it works and it quietly punishes people who don't. So, that's what this channel is going to be about. Everything I'm learning about money, about building a real future here, about the things nobody tells you when you land at the airport with your bags and your dreams. I see that people who started 30 years ago are equally dissatisfied in their life as people starting 3 years ago. This is mainly due to their habit of making poor financial choices. So I decided to avoid all those mistakes and help other people avoid those mistakes too. Starting with 2 things I wish someone had told me on day 1. TFSA and FHSA, 2 accounts that can genuinely change your financial future in Canada, and I'm going to break those down completely in my next videos. If you are an international student in Canada or anywhere around the world, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be sharing everything openly, the wins, the losses, the real stuff. I'll see you in the next one.